Omnicreations is proud to present Ring Ring Hello.
Hello, and welcome back to Ring Ring Hello podcast, where no matter your background, you are not alone in a post-COVID world. On Season 2, Episode 1, we are here to empathetically explore the complexities of entrepreneurship in today's world and how the realities we face transcend into our everyday lives. I'm your host, Rebekah, and today we're diving into a fascinating journey: the intersection of education, personal rights, and the impact of data politics on modern entrepreneurship. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that bell, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that on the 15th of every month you get your notification of Ring Ring Hello's new episode. And with that, we dive into the foundations of education and individual awareness. To understand entrepreneurship in today's e-commerce driven world, we first need to look back at one of the key pillars of our society: public education. Public education in the U.S. has its roots in the ideals of the Founding Fathers, who believed that a competent and educated population was critical to the survival of democracy. As early as the late 18th century, education was seen as a tool to foster good citizenship, moral character, and the ability to resist tyranny. It wasn't just about literacy or arithmetic, but about equipping individuals to navigate a social and political issues effectively. But let's zoom out for a moment. From a macro-sociological perspective, how does the foundation affect us as individuals today? Sociology, particularly macro-sociology, studies large-scale social systems and how they influence groups and individuals. George H. Mead, one of the most influential American sociologists, proposed that the self is developed through social interaction. This ties directly to how we perceive ourselves as entrepreneurs. Are we products of our educational environment, or do we shape it? How does this self-awareness impact our ability to innovate and adapt in a constantly evolving digital economy? Let's make this real with some examples. Consider a small business owner in an underserved community who doesn't have access to the same educational resources as someone in a major metropolitan area. They may rely on free platforms like YouTube or open educational resources to learn about digital marketing, accounting, or e-commerce strategies. This brings us to a critical point. The innate human desire to learn is universal, but the avenues available to us vary greatly depending on our environment. Here's where the art of self-awareness comes in. Understanding your own limitations and strengths can help you chart a path forward. Whether it's tapping into free online resources, seeking mentorship, or simply being curious enough to ask questions, learning doesn't stop when formal education ends. Take sociological variables into account. Factors like access to technology, societal expectations, and even personal motivation play significant roles in how we navigate challenges. But the common thread is this: the desire to learn and evolve is what separates those who thrive from those who struggle. To wrap up, education, whether formal or self-directed, remains a cornerstone of entrepreneurship. But it's not just about what you know, it's about how you apply it. In a world increasingly dominated by data politics and social media, understanding the intersection of privacy, technology, and free speech is critical. Entrepreneurs must be not just business people, but also informed citizens who can navigate the complexities of a connected world. I'll leave you with this thought: education is more than a system, it's a mindset. Whether you're working to launch a small e-commerce shop or tackling global challenges through innovation, remember that the tools to succeed often start with understanding yourself and the society you're part of. Now let's dive into data politics. Imagine you're running a small online store. Maybe you sell handmade jewelry or custom t-shirts. As your business grows, you start collecting all sorts of information about your customers: names, emails, addresses, product preferences, and even payment details. That's what we call data. Now, this data isn't just random or insignificant, it's powerful. Why? Because you can use it to learn more about your customers, figure out what they like, send them special offers, and ultimately make better decisions on what to sell or how to advertise. But here's where data politics comes in. Data politics is the big discussion about who should own, access, control, and profit from that information. Governments, tech companies, regulators, and regular citizens all have opinions on how data should be handled. Laws pop up that say you should have to protect your customers' privacy and be transparent about what you are doing with their information. If you ignore these rules or handle data badly, you might face fines, lose customers' trust, or even get shut down. For entrepreneurs, especially in e-commerce, data politics is important for a few reasons. Trust and reputation. Customers want to feel safe buying from you. If they're worried you might misuse their information, they'll take their money elsewhere. Regulations and law. Different countries have different rules. Think Europe's GDPR. Violating these rules can lead to big penalties. Competitive edge. Handling data responsibly can set you apart in a crowded market. If you show customers respect to their privacy, they're more likely to stick around. Business growth. Insights from data can help you personalize product recommendations and marketing strategies, which ultimately helps you sell more. So in simpler terms, data politics is the battle of who gets to use and benefit from all the information floating around online. And as an e-commerce entrepreneur, you can't just ignore it. Play it safe, respect people's data, and you'll build a healthier, more trustworthy business. Thank you for joining me on Ring Ring Hello. If this episode sparked any thoughts or questions, I would love to hear from you. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep growing. And remember, love yourself today. You're worth it.
Will you be calling?